everybody. How are you today? Happy Thursday. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I've joined a new group. It's a collaboration of YouTubers that are showing makes on Thursdays. So every Thursday or every month they pick a project and then we share it with you guys on the first week. And then you guys can decide if you want to join us in making that project. And then we will show you the progress that we make every week for the month. And I'm assuming that every project is going to be able to be done in a 4-week period, because at the end of the month, so the last Thursday of the month is when you're going to learn what the next month's project is going to be, so you can prepare for it and be able to do the next month. I joined this one just a week behind, so I'm only going to have 3 weeks to do the project, which is okay because it's kind of a smaller project. But I believe there's 9 ladies and I make 10. I'll get the exact number because I think people like myself keep joining into the collaboration. So this week, so I can jump in there, this week or this month's project is going to be this Yarnspiration owl basket. Isn't he cute? He's super cute. So it's a free project on the Yarnspirations website. And I'm really hoping this one's going to be a nice stash buster for me. I have a lot of yarns that I need to get going through and getting them out of here. They're just taking up space. So I'm really hoping that these projects are going to be able to eat up all that yarn behind me. And I'll be able to get some gifts out of the way, possibly Christmas gifts. Could be housewarming gifts. It could be birthday gifts. So depending on what each project is going to be. So, that could be up to 12 projects done before Christmas. Well, actually 11 because it's already February. So anyways, so this is the project. I'm a week behind. So how I'm going to break this one down is on the first week, which is today, I'm going to do the base of the basket. And I'll show you what I've come across and how it's worked up for me, and maybe tips and tricks on to make yours more successful if you decide to join us. So let's go ahead and just jump in. If I think of anything, I'll try to insert it. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do any video editing. My program's not that sophisticated. But as I think of things, I'll be able to insert things for you and maybe clarify things once I watch this back. So, okay, let's get to it. All right. So the first one that I'm making is this brown and kind of bluey color. So this is and it asks for a size 4. It asks for 2 of the Super Saver yarns, and then you hold them together. So these are 2 number 4s held together, and this one is the Simply Karen, or the Karen Simply Soft, and then this one is the Feels Like Butter. I don't know where my label is, but that is Feels Like Butter, and it's a number 4 as well. So those are the 2 yarns that I'm holding together. And I just thought that would be kind of cute. And then the next yarns that I tried are these vintage yarns that I got a couple weeks back from a friend. And they're also a size 4 yarn. And I figured that would be a great way to get this one out of my stash, okay? And then the last one, these are both the Red Heart Super Savers, which is the yarn that they asked for, in 2 different colors. So let me show you how they compared. So the first thing I want to say is that all but the blue one are at the exact same stage. But what I wanted to show you, and the reason I didn't go through that last step, because I believe row 7 is the last step, which I'll add to it. And then start next week's video, but I wanted to show you this. So this is a number 4. Excuse me, let me get a sip here. I'm gonna have to take a little break. One moment. Okay, so I am sorry about that. I have a bit of a cold and it just kind of hit me. My throat dried out and I had a little bit of a coughing attack. Okay, so I think I was here. I wanted to show you the thickness and how they lay. So this is a number 4. All of it's all of it is number 4 yarn because that's what it calls for. So I wanted to show you this. So this is a number 4, and then you see how it kind of stands, how it doesn't have a lot. It's not very, it's stiff, but you'll see what I mean by the other one. So there's that one, and that was the Karen Simply Soft and the Feels Like Butter. And this is the vintage yarn. It's a number 4 as well. You see how it holds its own. It's almost like a little plate, no issues compared to this one. Okay, and then this is the other one, which is the same thing. I do have the 1 extra row on this, so, and it's a single crochet round, so, but yeah, same thing with this one. It does not have, it's not as flimsy as the other one. So now I'm going to have you guys come down here, and I'm going to measure them for you. As you can see, each one is just a little bit different, and that's because I have an extra row on the blue one. Otherwise, the pink and the blue one are pretty the same. So for this one, the measurement on the Simply Karen, Simply Soft, and the Feels Like Butter, I got 7.5 inches across. Okay, so the gauge on this is 10 inches. The base of the basket is 10 by 10. So I could go up a hook size to get gauge on this, but you remember what I was saying about how flimsy this is? If I go up a hook size, it's going to get even more flimsy. And the basket that I make, I want the sides to stand up. So when it's coming up, I don't want it to be in a bigger gauge and then kind of fall on itself. I'm hoping it will still stand and won't have any issues with, but if I go up a needle, I would definitely have an issue with that. So there's that one with 7, what did I say it was, 7.5? Yeah. So then I have this one. Like I said, this one's nice and taut or stiff. And this one is at 8 1/4. So it's 8 1/4 across. And again, remember, I do have that 1 single crochet to go around it still. 8 1/4. I could go up a needle size because it's very stiff, but I'm kind of thinking I like the size of that. That's a good size for me. And it has 1 more row, so I think it's going to be right around 9. This one, I have that extra single crochet edge on it. And so let's see how far that is. It kind of curls up a little bit because it's just a single crochet, and I think it's supposed to be like a little lip. So at this one, I'm at 9.5. So it's not quite 10 inches. I don't think I would go up a needle size, and I'm not going to add any rows. So I like that one. So one of the things I did want to show you is that it does a single crochet around, and you're doing it in the front loops here. And then what they have you do is they take it, and then you're supposed to chain 1, and then you transfer to the back, and you're going to crochet a single crochet in the back loop only. So you're just going around behind the stitches that you've just done. But I want to show you something here. A little trick. But as you can see, when I get that last stitch in there, you're going to see this bar here. This is kind of dark, isn't it? But you can see that bar that's kind of standing out. And when you put it up against it, you'll see it cross over. So what I like to do when I have something like this is I take it and I slip stitch to the last one, and then I come in behind and I actually get a hold of my loop, pull it through, and then I start my stitches. So I do my first single crochet, and then I go around, and it kind of gets rid of that, and it gives you that nice separation that is supposed to be there. So again, one more time. So what I do, sorry, it's got 2. I'll slip stitch to the last one, pull up a loop, and then I'll come in behind and underneath that stitch, pull it straight through, and then that's when I'm going to start my next one into the back loops. Okay, and then that's actually the beginning of the body. So that's where I am for this portion of it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys will join me in this, especially if you're needing a project for a stash buster. Again, it's Yarn Inspirations. It's a free pattern on their website. Oh, I got you guys a little bit crooked. A free pattern, and there he is. He's so cute. So next week I'll be showing you the body, the progress on the body. And yeah, you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. And actually I have a couple of videos coming out this week, so watch for me this weekend. And I will see you then. Have a great day.